This man just made the biggest mistake of his life. The biggest mistake of his life. I'm gonna do my best to try to bleep out what he not supposed to say, but let's just say ain't no coming back from this. And I'm pretty sure Cash Patel and the FBI will be looking into him.
At ICE agents on site. That's right. If ICE agents are trying to take you or a loved one, on site. The way they're pulling up with masks on, with unmarked vehicles, no badge, no nothing, it could be anybody. It can be gang members. You have every right to. This would be the best self-defense case. You're just in fear for your life. You don't know who's behind that unmarked vehicle or who's behind that mask. This is ridiculous. What is our country coming to? Why would you want to be an ICE agent anyway? Do you like separating kids from their parents? Do you like deporting students that are studying?
Do you like not knowing that Obama did that?
I can understand deporting a gang member or criminals, but innocent people, it's ridiculous. The way these ICE agents are pulling up with masks on, unmarked vehicles, they are pulling up like gang members. They are pulling up like the mafia. You might as well shoot them on sight and have your day in court. Take care, guys. Now I'm out.
I'm gonna just let that marinate for a second, y'all. If you got some coffee, some tea, if you sipping it, even if you chewing on something, chew a little harder right now. What is wrong with these people? Why would you even want to be an ICE agent, he says? To protect the citizens of this country? You're literally calling for violence against ICE agents, against people whom cause violence in this country as a result of them being here illegally. No, not everybody is violent, sure, but you know what I'm saying. Appreciate Libs of TikTok for tagging the FBI in FBI Director Cash Patel because they definitely need to be made aware of this. Tom Homan I'm pretty sure he's not going to let this slide. He sees each and every little thing, you know what I mean? And speaking of little things, we got Jasmine Crocker right here. Says, I might have JDS. No. No, but on a serious note, listen to this very ignorant comment that she makes.
To be clear, undocumented folk contribute approximately $100 billion in taxes. They pay into Social Security and they don't get to draw down on it. So stop, again, allowing them to divide us and to demonize them. To be clear.
But, okay. It is illegal, by the way. Right-wing Angel pointed that out for companies to hire undocumented workers. So why doesn't she tell us what companies are hiring them since that's the only way they would be paying taxes? Amen to that. Yeah. So you're basically saying illegal workers are making up so much tax dollars. I mean, making up for, responsible for, what'd she say, billion? A billion in tax revenue? I don't know. I went over my head. $1 million, something like that. So you mean to tell me, like, you cool with that? You good with illegals taking your black jobs? It don't make sense to me. Philip Anderson says Jasmine Crockett is a traitor to America. You got to be if you're over there rallying for them and not even your own people, man. Come on now. Somebody said, I love this woman so much. Is it too much to ask for a Walsh Crockett dim ticket? Oh, man. Wow. Fact check. Fewer than 50% of illegals pay taxes, leaving 15 million illegals not paying taxes. Then there's the issue of the 40 billion illegals sent back home, I said it right. 40 billion illegals sent back home, removing that money from our economy. Then there's the 495 billion we taxpayer fork over every year, paying for their housing, education, health care, and transportation. That doesn't include the billions states spend on to support illegals. I don't know why am I reading this horrible right now. Y'all forgive me. Jasmine is gaslighting and falsely representing the facts. That's all she does, man. That's all she does. She's the same person who is out here, saying that she want people to take down Elon Musk on her birthday and all this other stuff. These people. That's all. These people. Prosecute him. Kristi Norm warns man he will face prosecution for telling people to shoot at ICE agents. Yes, dog, you will, man. You will, bro. That ain't gonna slide. That thing has been in my timeline. It's gonna be in everybody else's timeline. I don't see that slide, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think should happen? Well, yeah, this is inciting violence, a chargeable offense. Let's go. Accountability is needed. These evil radical leftists. And it's like, yo, after every time y'all are watching people, you watching the consequences that come to people who do this and you still go out there and do it. I really had more faith in humanity, man. I really did. Now, let's check out this video. It went completely viral yesterday where Savannah Hernandez does amazing work. Why am I not following her? Wow. I'm offended at myself. She wrote, I caught a Jackson Hewitt employee coaching illegals on how they can get up to $14,000 in tax refunds, whether they're working or not. Perhaps figuring out who is receiving tax funds is the next thing Elon Musk should look into.
We do this stuff like this, like at all the shelters and stuff.
But like our company, this is why we try to help people by, providing them with refunds,
This is Savannah Hernandez in front of the Roosevelt Hotel in New York City. Now, we wanted to come check in on the migrant crisis, and as we were walking around, we saw a Jackson Hewitt table out here with an employee who was handing out this flyer. Now, what this flyer says is working or not, file your taxes, and we can get the maximum refund for your family. And the paper says that if you have one child, you can get over $7,000 in a refund, and if you have up to 3 children, you can get over $14,000. So the Jackson Hewitt employee who initially handed me this paper, after finding out—
So tired of people negotiating their kids like this on their taxes, man. However, as a taxpaying citizen, let me shut up.
can get over $14,000. So the Jackson Hewitt employee who initially handed me this paper, after finding out I was a journalist, took the paper away. That's why this one's so dirty, because a migrant ended up giving me another copy. And he stated that if he's put on camera and this goes out, that legal will have to get involved.
We do this stuff like this, like at all the shelters and stuff.
But like our company, this is why we try to help people by, providing them with refunds,
So you guys are trying to help the migrants with their taxes then,
Yes.
to help them get refunds,
Yes.
help them get some money back from
Yes.
the government.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, we're just going to go try to talk to them.
Can't put my footage.
Can we take one of your papers, though, just so we can kind of— Thank you.
Actually, you should just take this one, because this one has my office information, and
Okay.
so therefore legal would have to get involved. So that's
Okay,
fine.
so just wanted to give you guys an idea of, again, what migrants have been told in New York City.
Hey, man, you in public property, bro. They don't really work like that, man. I'm pretty sure my face is in a few videos that I don't want to be in.
Now that tax season is coming up, they are being given official flyers from Jackson Hewitt themselves on how to file their taxes. We have the Trump administration that is currently in office, and they have been promising mass deportations. But in sanctuary cities like New York, where you've had over 200,000 illegal immigrants make their way to this area, the crisis is very much alive and well. Now, this shelter behind me is actually set to close in June, but you have another shelter that was just opened up in the Bronx with 2,200 beds specifically for single migrant men. So the crisis very much alive here in New York City that has already spent $7 billion on migrants over the last couple of years. Wanted to give you guys an update as of March 2025 where we're currently at with it.
Wow. I mean, I'm not surprised. Though, I'm being honest, we've been covering this long enough not to be surprised at something like this. Makes me wonder how many other companies or tax companies are colluding to proceed with this agenda. And I really just want to know, man, like I have a heart for people. Trust me, I don't. If you're an illegal immigrant, I don't want you here illegally, but of course I don't want harm to come to you. If you're just somebody, obviously respectable and stuff like that, I'm not saying I wish the worst for you and your family. I know like that, even if y'all did break the law like that. But come on, man, we got to be more reasonable about protecting America. That's just what it is. I cannot help you if I cannot help myself. It literally does not make sense to do so the other way. It does not. And it's impossible. But y'all sitting here giving these illegals $14,000? Somebody said, somebody tried to reply to her and said, misinformation spreads further than the truth on X. Anyone with a brain realizes migrants work and pay taxes. You cannot get a tax refund without working and having an ITIN that allows you to work. So then Savannah replied, then why did this paper specifically say working or not file for a refund? I know you people think we have a flawless system in place, but illegal immigrants have been defrauding our tax system for decades. I would really like to see if he replied to that. Hold on, let's see. I doubt it. Okay, boom, he did. He said, I'm pretty sure it means actively working or not. So if migrants worked on an ITIN for long enough and they have a U.S. born child with the SSN, they would legally be able to claim their child tax credit. Also, Jackson Hewitt is a franchise business, so each franchise is probably in charge of their own advertising. So the flyer might be an overstatement. I mean, but how can you take the flyer as an overstatement when it has the logo on there? And then on top of that, they're using that brand. So there's no other way for you to associate that to go, oh, you know what? It's Jackson Hewitt, but it's a very specific employee. No, you're going to see Jackson Hewitt and go to that brand. Let's go. Let's finish this out. I mean, he may not be completely wrong. I'm pretty sure it doesn't cut it, friend. It doesn't matter. You can get it tax. Okay, so she's not going to understand what you're saying, just trying to make migrants look bad. Illegals cannot legally claim anything under the current U.S. code. Every time they do, they are committing another crime. Child tax credit should be abolished and should be replaced with 50K deduction per time. Yeah, it's a lot of legs to this right now. I'm going down a rabbit hole that I was not expecting to go down. You guys, I really want to do some research on this specific thing that they're having this exchange about before I conclude on who's completely right, who's completely wrong. But I'm happy that I did put that out there to provide that perspective so that you cannot, so it can jog your memory and towards curiosity. Now, I try to hear this story, man. Yeah, I remember that guy who killed that mother of 5 in Cobb County.
New developments: an undocumented immigrant accused of killing a Cobb County mother is now indicted on new charges. This is a story we've been on top of all week. 21-year-old Hector Sagastum Rivas is now charged with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, rape, aggravated sexual battery, and necrophilia. He's accused of killing Camilla Williams and dumping her body in a Cobb County neighborhood. ICE has requested that he remain in the Cobb County jail for removal proceedings. New developments.
That's exactly what you get, man. You deserve everything that comes your way. Y'all want to sit here and take up for the illegals, Jasmine. Okay. All right. We'll move on. Not only do you get the immigrants out of here that weren't supposed to be here, you've been doing everything you say you were going to do. On top of that, you look good doing, says this woman, right? I don't even have her tag. Oh, TikTok, Bitty Things.
Yeah, I just got one question. Who the hell is working out with Donald Trump? Because baby look good, don't he? Come on now. You getting snatched, President Trump. Snatched. Just give him another reason to hate you. Not only did you get the immigrants out of here that weren't supposed to be here, you've been doing everything you said you were going to do. And on top of that, you look good doing it. Y'all so upset. You mad. You wanna argue. Y'all just got one question.
Oh, no. You wanna argue. Oh, I love that. Oh, man. Yeah, they big man right now. Of course. Of course, man. I'm glad. I needed that laugh. Because y'all know this video was getting super heavy. I needed that. Oh, we needed that, I promise, because what we about to hit next is going to bring it right back down. Yes, they are getting mad. Donald Trump does seem to have been working out. I don't know if he is or if he's just cutting out on the coke. I don't know. But this is a clear reminder and a good sign from God that I need to go to the gym today. Y'all, I haven't been in the gym in like a month, and I was going every day for like a year straight. Well, not every day, but, regularly for a year straight. And today is the day where I told myself I'm going to get back to it, because if I let another month go by and another month go by and another month go by, y'all know how to go. And then I also paid for my boxing class and didn't go this month either at all. And today was the last day and I woke up late. So I basically wasted my own money right there. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Luckily though, they are really cool up there, and because I didn't come up there, they did talk to me about that and talked about ways that I can still profit from that. Anywho, I'm going. Now I'm just rambling. Let's go to this. A Palestine activist claims ICE is abducting people without being told why. Now, this is false. ICE is not required to tell non-citizens why they're being detained. ICE is enforcing the law. Abduction is what Hamas did to American citizens on October 7th.
The nature of the ICE abductions of international graduate students and immigrants across the country since the Trump administration came into office has been horrific. People are being taken without being told why, and by officers who are sometimes masked and not in uniform.
Hey, timestamp this to 5 minutes and 50 seconds, and tell me how you feel about that. I'm not sure if I can say how I really feel right now. Or I'm not sure if I should. I think that's better. This woman goes into a hysterical rant because Doge wants to know where the taxpayer dollars the government sends to Catholic charities in Dallas is going. It's going to illegal aliens and human trafficking operations.
Catholic Charities of Dallas, Texas. Okay, stick with me here. This is going to disturb all of you. They just got a letter from the tip top of the people in Washington telling them that they would not get money to help their charitable organization feed people if they did not give up all of the names, addresses, and information of all of the El Salvadorian, I can't even do it. I can't even talk about it because it makes me want to cry. She said she is so torn, but it came down from up above that they have to give them up. They have to give up all of their information if they want the money to help everyone. How is this what we are living in? How is this what is happening? I can't. I laughed earlier today, but I'm finishing out the day fucking crying. Just pray for people right now, if that is what you do. If you don't, get your ass on the ground and march. You call your people. You do it
I don't understand. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. It's not making sense to me. It does not make sense to me. You're crying because somebody's trying to hold you accountable or hold the organization accountable for the money that they're giving you. You're upset with me because I go, hey, yeah, I'll give you the money, but what are you going to spend the money for? And then, oh my God, you asked me what I spent the money for. Seriously? The real issue is that our money is being spent and it's vanishing through these various NGOs. Okay, and we don't know why or how. It's really wild when questioning taxpayer money gets this type of reaction. I'm just saying. Y'all, please go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Y'all check on me today. This is the second time I've said it in the video. Because you know what? Today, they got me scratched out. Not stressed, stressed. We gonna say it the Jasmine Crockett way. He got me scratched out, all right? You know what I mean? Not the Jasmine Crockett. That's usually how, y'all got to come to the South, man. They out here. They talk like, hey, shawty, you know what I'm saying? I be like, huh? But yeah, go do that. And yeah, man, I'll catch you in the next video.